Gymnastics. A graceful sport that puts a gymnast's strength, dexterity, and coordination skills to test. All for some jaw-dropping agile moves and breathtaking tumbles. Introduced in the early Greek civilization, the artistic sport has rolled over the centuries, collecting a rich history. Gymnastics is derived from a Greek word gymnos, which literally means to train naked, and the men in the ancient Greek civilization indeed practiced their exercises in the gymnasium with no clothes on. Ancient Greece applied the term gymnastics to all the exercises that were performed in the gym. A few of these exercises were included in the Olympic Games until the Games got abandoned in 393 CE. Later on, sports like field and track athletics, boxing, and wrestling, that were initially under gymnastics, received an identity as a separate sport. While the modern gymnastics includes several events, only 2 of these were known and performed in the ancient times. These 2 events were tumbling and a primeval form, vaulting. A variety of ancient art gives us a glimpse of the ancient gymnastics, and these evidences can be found across the world. There are the Egyptian hieroglyphs that show different forms of backbends and other difficult antics being performed with a partner. Then, there is a famous fresco at the Palace of Knossos, which is presumed to showcase a gymnast performing a cartwheel. Evidence of tumbling being performed as an ancient form of gymnastics can be found even in China. There are stone engravings from the Shandong province, dating back to the Han period 260 CE to 220 CE, that show acrobatics being performed. The Middle Ages in Europe witnessed the continuation of tumbling being performed by traveling groups of thespians, acrobats, dancers, and jugglers. A 15th century book by Archange de Caro, named Trois Dialogues du Seigneur Archange de Caro, first described the activity of tumbling and jumping in the West. Year by year, the tumbling and vaulting activities underwent reforms due to several cross-cultural influences. Eventually, all forms of acrobatics started getting performed at the circus. And it was the circus acrobats who first introduced the use of trampolines to perform the gymnastics. Johann Christoph Friedrich Gutzmuth is lovingly called the grandfather of modern.
Phases of gymnastics: warm-up, flexibility, strength training, skills, and dance. Warm-up is certainly comfortable and safe way to begin an exercise session. Warm-up includes some stretching exercises as well as movement related to or similar to the activity that is about to be performed. It should be intense enough to raise body temperature and cause sweating. Progressive and more vigorous exercises or increase in walking speed are good ways of warming up. Flexibility. Flexibility is next to warm-up. In flexibility, full range movement of a joint is important to prevent injury to ligaments. It will enable our body to move with more ease as we perform our gymnastics routines. Strength training. Training programs is weight resistance, such as exercises with the use of dumbbells and any related equipment, are the most efficient means of gaining strength. Skills. After working on strength and flexibility, gymnasts finally start practicing their competitive skills. Women train on the vault, uneven bars, balance beam, and floor exercise, while men perform on the vault, parallel bars, horizontal bar, pommel horse, and steel rings. Dance. Many people gymnasts also devote part of their training program to dance. Dance will improve your body alignment and teach you to have more control over every part of your body, which will then better your form and reduce the risk of injuries.
So we have different terminologies of gymnastics. First is, you see the picture, any acrobatic skills performed without hand support. It is aerial. Next one is a gymnastics shape or posture where the body is curved like an arc of a circle with the hips pushed forward and the head and the trunk bent forward. It is arc. So next we have a partner who supports the other performer above. So above, in this one, it is the base. It is the base. Next is a stunt or tumbling skill used to get off the apparatus. Sagara na is kanang ilang last nga stunt nga manaog na sila aning apparatus. It is dismount. A planned series of dance skills, locomotor skills, and gymnastics shapes or posture and tumbling skills performed in rhythmical manner with or without music. So if na sila exercise or routine, pwede ra na music, pwede ra pud wala. A handspring, it is flip. A stomach and upper chest are rounded forward in a curve. So muni hollow. Then, gymnastics shapes or posture held for at least 2 seconds during a routine. Pwede ang tuck position, prone position, pike, or hook. Basta, it is held or static position ng hunong sa at least 2 seconds. Next, we have inverted. Any position in which the lower body is above the upper body. So it is inverted. The body is straight and completely extended. It is layout. A position approximately 90 degrees and the other straight and extended back. The body is stretched and upright over the bent leg. It is lunge. So it is very common in our physical activities. Lunge. Next, the art of going up in any heavy apparatus. It is called mount. Katong padung naog, it is dismount. Ang padung saka sa something what we call apparatus. In the gymnastics, it is mount. The upper body is bent forward at the hips to an angle equal to or less than 90 degrees, while the legs remain straight. It is pike. An application of a steady pressure to a particular muscles or group of muscles in order to attain a desired stretch. Press. Ito kanang kung kibawta or gananta, desire na to nga makibawta mo split, mo bridge or mo balitad. Ato sang i-steady nga to ang position in order for us to attain the desired stretch kanang maabot ko na to nga tong flexibility nga desire. Next, lying face down with the body straight, it is prone. Gymnastics position held in an extraordinary manner like the split, bridge position, scale, etc. It is posture or shape. A support on one leg while the other leg is raised at the back and the body arc. It is scale. A position or shape where the legs are extended one forwards, the other backward in a straight line. It is split. The legs are extended sideward. Kani siya forward and backward, kani sideward. Extended sideward, it is straddle. Next, we have a person who helps another person to go about a skill for the first time or in the performance of a difficult skill on top of an apparatus. Kanang mo hatag og way para maabot niyang apparatus na mo spotter. The act of helping or assisting an individual to go about a difficult skill for the first time. It is spotting. Kani a person, the other one is an act. Next, we have lying flat on the back with the body straight. Supine. So the partner who is supported by the base, kung ang base kay nasa ubos, ang kaning top, of course, mo ni siyang nasa ibabaw.